Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim has won the vote of confidence in Parliament today, making him the country's third premier to have braved such a process. Mr. Anwar called for the vote in a bid to seek a clear mandate as he leads a unity government of 5 coalitions and parties. More than 10 MPs from both sides of the political divide participated in the heated discussion. After more than 2 hours, the motion of confidence was passed through a voice vote. Communications Minister Fahmi Fadzil says the voice vote is a testimony to the fact that 148 members, that's 2/3 of the House, signalled support for the Prime Minister. This would deliver an undeniable supermajority to Mr. Anwar. But no block voting was conducted, and opposition leaders have raised concerns that it's unclear what the Prime Minister's actual majority might be.
Didapati bahawa sokongan terhadap Perdana Menteri out of 222 member of parliament tidak diketahui. Itu saja. Tidak diketahui berapa orang yang sokong.
For the latest, Melissa Goh joins us live from the Parliament in Kuala Lumpur. Melissa, securing that vote, Mr. Anwar has taken another step forward in consolidating his leadership. But is a voice vote enough? Could a lack of block voting threaten the legitimacy of that confidence motion?
In a way, so you could hear the resounding yes or setuju, which means agree in Bahasa, from the voice vote called by the newly appointed Speaker of Parliament, Johari Abdul. But will it be enough? I mean, it's too early to tell because, well, Mr. Anwar's Communications Minister, Fahmi Fadzil, insisted that it's a testimony of unanimous support from 2/3 or 148 MP support. I mean, this is a 222-seat parliament, but the opposition Perikatan Nasional doesn't think so at all. Its chief whip, Taqiyuddin Hassan, was challenging Anwar's actual level of support here. Speaking at the news conference just a while ago in Parliament after the sitting ended today, he accused Anwar of coercing or forcing some of the MPs to support him because otherwise they will lose their seats, or as stipulated under the MOU signed among coalition partners to form the unity government. And that, he said, is completely unconstitutional and undemocratic. They should be able to choose themselves. So far as the opposition is concerned, the voice vote is not good enough. Now let's listen in to what both sides had to say earlier.
Kita tak minta, tapi pihak sana pun tak minta. Kita tak tahu sebab apa dia tak minta. Itu dia punya pasal lah. Kes dah selesai. Close case. No numbers found from this motion. Tak ada 148 ke 160 ke 100 tu, tak ada.
Suffice it for me to say that we have sufficient majority, and it is 2/3. Yeah. I think in terms of parliamentary process and procedures, you have that chance, take it, or forever hold your peace.
Melissa, Parliament has been adjourned to 10 a.m. local time tomorrow. Of course, today we saw the voting of the Speaker of Parliament and also, of course, this vote of confidence. For tomorrow, though, what's on the agenda?
Well, if today's is any gauge, it's a boisterous affair. Even from day one, the exchanges between the opposition and government MPs were blistering and heated during the debate over the confidence vote. And the fact remains that both sides didn't ask for a block vote, so we won't know the actual level of support. And the chief whip, Hamzah Nazuddin, the opposition parliamentary chief, has also made no pretense that they are ready to form the government. He said if they have enough majority, although he didn't say how he's going to achieve that. It's rather unsettling, given that Malaysia has just gone through 4 or 5 years of political uncertainty with 3 different prime ministers in just one term. Now, as for tomorrow, the final day of this 2-day parliamentary session before MPs, they meet again in Parliament next year. On the agenda is the crucial supply bills that needs to be passed in order to disburse funds to pay civil servants, some 1.6 million of them. They need to get paid and also to get the government running. Mr. Anwar's government will be seeking 56 billion ringgit. That's just over 12 billion US dollars additional spending. Now, remember, the budget 2023, although tabled in Parliament, but wasn't passed in time because the Parliament was dissolved in October to pave the way for the 15th general election. Now, Mr. Anwar, who's also the finance minister, has promised that the budget will be revised and retabled in January, the latest.
Well, thanks for that. Melissa Go reporting live to us there from Kuala Lumpur.